What's good, team? It's your boy Neptune, and today I want to make a video about, I announced last video that I bought a Hellcat Supercharger for my 392 Daytona, and I want to talk about exactly what it costs. I've been getting a lot of comments on Instagram and Snapchat and everything about what exactly it costs to actually, for the parts as of right now, for everything I have, because I have just about everything that you'll need to be able to make this happen. So I want to run through a little bit of the parts list with y'all. I also do want to go and check on the progress of the wrap because the car is just about finished. But unlike my last video, I'm going to actually get into what you clicked on for right here, right now. So let's get into it. So to start off, we have the Supercharger itself. This Supercharger unit is actually a full unit. So it came with the snout, the throttle body, the pulley, the stock pulley. Obviously the fuel rails are typically attached regardless. It came with injectors, if you can see them down there, and the bypass valve and the MAB sensor. So everything you need is still on here. This in itself costed me about $3,700 with shipping, okay? And then the rest of this is the MMX kit. So everything that I have here besides the spark plugs you can order from MMX. The entire kit costed me about $2,500, give or take. I'll put it on screen here, but essentially what it comes with is the actual adapter plates that you need to mount the Supercharger to your car. I got the the high boost belt tensioner because that's just good to have. I also got the idler pulleys with the custom bracket. You will need that. These are some gaskets I assume for the plates themselves. And then underneath here is the heat exchanger. You are going to need a heat exchanger because you don't want to run this thing hot as fuck, especially not on a 6.4. It will get hot. I have my NGK spark plugs. These ran me about $150, give or take, with shipping. So that's not crazy, but if you have a Hemi, obviously you are going to need 16 of them. So that's why it costed so much. Typically, it wouldn't really cost that much. And then they sent me an OEM Hellcat coolant tank. And then I got the MMX basic bypass controller. It just makes it so that it functions more like a normal Hellcat. You can't manually control any boost. There's no dial on here or anything like that. Right, and then we also have the Hellcat coolant pump that goes with the actual coolant bricks in the Supercharger and the heat exchanger. All of this together costed me around $7,800. I'll put the price on screen here, but all of this together cost me about $7,800, so about $8K. But we are missing a few other pieces that I did grab that are not listed right here. So you are going to need, you can get a booster pump. I personally don't want to do it, but booster pump is going to be your cheapest option. Personally, I got the Dashworks DW400 fuel pump, right? It just flows a lot better than my stock one. It'll be more than enough for the application I'm running, right? So I got that, and then I also ordered a leg maker intake. That was about $505. Obviously, you'll see those on screen. But then I also got just a regular catch can, and I think that was about $130. And that should be about it. Oh, I got a crank pinning kit. That also was about $130 or so, which you don't need to pin your crank if you're going to run low boost, but like I intend to run a respectable amount of boost at some point, so I might as well, while the front of the engine's open, you might as well just pin the crank, you know what I mean? Look at this new sword I got, team. Tell me this shit not tough. Like, tell me this shit don't go hard with the motherfucking machete looking shit. This matches my, this matches like the kunais I be having and whatnot. This thing's fucking cool. Has some great weight to it. Probably gonna carry that around with me every day like a fucking vigilante. Alright, team, we're looking at the Charger right now. Y'all still can't tell what color it is. It's not ready to be revealed, but it's very, very close, okay? This thing is gonna be done probably today or tomorrow. But it looks fucking amazing. My boy Mike over here sitting in the shade did an absolutely phenomenal job on this thing. Fucking hood came out. Like, I wasn't shooting for perfect, but I'm not gonna lie, in the little time that I ended up being able to give him, you got this shit pretty perfect, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would say this is probably the best wrap I've ever had. And from where it started, this is a crazy fucking improvement. Like, once again, y'all can't see it, but when y'all do, y'all are gonna know, like, oh yeah, that boy, like, we're gonna hit up Mobile Customs for wraps and fucking starlights, everything. What do you do again? You do pretty much like everything.
Anything cosmetic, like window tints, wrapping, interior wraps, body kits, LEDs, underglow, interior ambient lights, all that kind of fun stuff. Anything that makes your car look good.
Right. Anything that makes your car look good, hit up Mobile Customs on Instagram, Snapchat, fucking Facebook, and anywhere. Just hit up Mobile Customs. He gonna get you right, because this looks phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right, guys. My boy Mike is working on the mirrors right now, but like I just gotta say again, this car looks so fucking good. I cannot wait. The next video you'll probably be seeing it. The next video I drop. I know we've been dropping a lot of videos lately, just because like we're trying to get the backlog out. I've had a backlog of videos. Now I have my boy Zane to actually help me edit these. I think I'm gonna edit this one myself, but I have my boy Zane to help me edit these, and like we're getting videos out. We're pumping them out. We're going crazy on YouTube all year. Okay. And like the first step, which I'm really gonna see, is this fucking car, dude. I know we're excited for the Supercharger install, but I promise you, the way that this car comes out is gonna be fucking insane. I just need y'all to stay tuned. Mike, do you have any inspiring words for the young, the young aspiring rappers out there?
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs? Okay. Don't do drugs and try to rap people's car. And care about what the fuck you're working on. He didn't say it, but he said it to me.
No, but yeah, take pride in what you do. You know, you don't wanna put out bullshit.
No. If you guys would have saw, I didn't show you guys how this car looked when Savion wrapped it, but it looked fucked up. Like we can all agree that shit looked fucked up. Like we're not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. He knows, we know. Anybody who saw it knows. This shit looked crazy. Yeah. But Mike got this shit looking perfect. I've never had a wrap this perfect before. Like genuinely.
Gorsh.
Like, bro, y'all can't even see it, but like, there's a little detail on the windshield wipers. Like, it's the small details that matter. I'm not gonna lie. And here you can't, like, y'all can't see it. It's black and white, but like, just know it's there. You feel me? You feel me? It's there. The reflectors too. They're never gonna reflect again, but they tough. All right, we're not doing a full reveal yet, but my boy Mike snapped. He took this car from a hot fucking mess to perfect. Okay, y'all can't see the color yet. Y'all can't see the color of the decals either. There's a lot of small details that my boy Mike added that I really appreciate. The car looks fucking insane, guys. Like, I cannot stress enough how fucking insane this car looks. I really cannot wait for y'all to see it. The next video is going to be the review, and it's going to be generational. All right, team. Before I end this video off, I do want to talk about something that I've been kind of reluctant to really get into, but I do want to talk about a little bit because it is relevant to what we've got coming in the next few weeks. Okay, so as some of you have seen on my Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok, I released a video showing my reaction to opening the MMX kit, and the way that I received these parts was absolutely not like good at all. Okay, as far as shipping goes and the part quality, the way that these parts looked when I received them was honestly unacceptable and not at all what I would expect from MMX or any like company that sells performance parts. Okay, I opened that coolant pump, and no, I didn't open it. The box was already damn near open. It wasn't taped, it wasn't sealed, no nothing. The box was ripped, and the coolant pump itself was covered in dust. Now I know maybe not a lot of people go with these specific parts. Maybe they only had one left and I just happened to get it, right? I don't know the story because I did DM them after I made the video, and they chose to ignore me. I know they saw the video, they watched my story, but they didn't respond to my DM. And like, you know, maybe they didn't see it, but they're not that much bigger than I am. I would think that a company like MMX is checking their DMs, especially after seeing a video like that where I'm unboxing some shit and you see it went like that. You know what I mean? I personally do not feel like, you know, this was deliberate, because obviously when I ordered it under my real name. I didn't order it under Neptune or anything, so they couldn't have possibly known it was for me. You know what I mean? But that shouldn't matter. And that's kind of what I want to talk about is like, I'm going to still attempt to use the parts, but if any of them are wrong, I do want to say here that I will be going back and forth with MMX over this, and they will be sending me new parts. Obviously, VIP Garage will probably do their best to make sure all the parts work. If not, we will find replacements. But I did want to talk about that a little bit in this video because that kind of bothered me. Okay, I'm not like fucking insanely rich by any means. I spent over $2 grand on these parts, and for them to come in half open, dusty, scratched up, fucking just not looking too good is like unacceptable. You know what I mean? Like, I know $2 grand is not a lot of money to some of you. It's really not even that much money to me, but it's more or less the principle of, I'm doing this build. You guys are one of the main suppliers for like the parts that this build requires. This is some shit that nobody Like, I won't say nobody's done it because it has been done, but like, this is some shit that's not done very often and that people are genuinely interested in it and want to see. That's why I'm doing it. So like, if knowing that you're gonna have these type of people buy your parts and attempt to do the swap, why would you ship something out that is in that bad of quality? You know what I mean? Obviously, you got to get rid of the parts somehow. But like, you're telling me you couldn't wipe the dust off the coolant pump because the box was open, so you clearly saw it. But I don't want to go too deep into that. But I did just want to say that in this video, just so that like it's out there, and maybe MMX will finally respond and maybe just even apologize for fucking sending me a box full of dusty, scratched up parts. You know what I mean? Obviously, once again, we're still gonna check them over and make sure they're good, along with the supercharger and everything. But I just wanted to add that to this video because it's just, I personally don't feel like that is okay. I know I didn't talk about it earlier when I actually went over the cost of everything, but I wanted to go over that now because I know a lot of you actually watch my other content rather than watching me on YouTube. I'm still building the whole YouTube thing. So like, a lot of you watch my other content before you actually watch this. So you all seen what I got. And a lot of people are like, send that shit back, send that shit back. I just want to get the shit done. I don't want to fucking go back and forth with them. I don't want to have bad blood with MMX because at the end of the day, MMX is the main like source of these parts. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably other people that make these parts at this point, but like, MMX is always at the top when it comes to getting adapter plates and getting almost an entire kit for what you need to do this swap. You know what I mean? And they're probably the more cost effective out of the other options. I didn't look at other options. I thought, okay, boom, MMX is the leader in this shit. I'll go with them. And I just was not very pleased with what I received and the service that I received from them. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that the cost breakdown did give you guys a little bit of insight as to what it costed me and what it will cost you in the future if you look to do this swap. I do plan to make another one of these videos once we actually get the labor cost, but the labor cost will be a little different for me considering this is partially sponsored by VIP Garage. So the labor is not going to be the same for everybody, but it should kind of give you a ballpark of what it would cost. You know what I mean? But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And keep it smooth. No, we're not doing that this time, actually. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay hydrated.